Your boy Carolina Chris 26 back at you again with another episode, guys. Star Wars Rebels. I'm actually on episode 11, Legacy. Ezra returns to Lothal in search of his parents. Oh my god, like I said, I hope Ezra finds his parents in good condition, alive and well. But I don't know, man. You just never know, man. If they're in the hands of the Empire, I mean, who knows? But we're about to find out. Stay tuned because we're about to jump into Season 2, Episode 11, Legacy. In 3, 2, 1.
Percent pure Colombian cocaine, ladies and gentlemen, disco shit.
Hey guys, that's right. It's your boy Carolina Chris 26. The craziest, the wildest, deranged, erratic, unstable, unpredictablest. Wait, is that even a word?
Reloading!
And gamer. Cinephilia. Epicure, biophilia, and hey, just an all about lovable person. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Ezra.
Oh, Ezra's dreaming, but it's the Force, I think.
Mom, are you there? Dad?
He hears his mom and dad's voice.
Mom? Dad?
Lothcat, I guess, or whatever you call it. Who's the figure on the hill?
There's nothing close to a viable location for a base.
Maybe you're just being picky.
Maybe I have to be.
Kaden! Kaden!
What is it?
My parents! Kaden, I saw my parents! Okay, some kind of Imperial prison.
Every time he thinks he sees a vision, he thinks it's true. He hasn't totally figured it out yet. He needs to slow down. He's overreacting.
For this vision, Kaden, it was so real.
1,000.
There's so many.
That's a lot of prisons, man.
Sibo didn't know exactly where they were, but he had fragments of information, which we've been trying to piece together.
We called in every favor, with every smuggler, trader, and pirate we know. Even as
The Empire's locking up people left and right to have them many prisons.
Surely our garrison there would have spotted rebel activity.
You doubt my word, Admiral?
No, Inquisitor. I merely look to the day when you produce results.
And they have. I have independently confirmed the Inquisitor's theory. There is a rebel presence on Gorel.
Looks like they really looked into Gorel, which, you know, we knew they were. So it seems like the fifth brother and the seventh sister are on a mission to find the rebels themselves
of my interest,
with Agent Callus.
contact in the Corps intercepted a report there was a mass escape last night.
That's why I had the vision. My parents were a part of this.
Possibly.
They were. I know it. We've got to find them.
Don't try to see what you want to see. Let the Force be your guide. Stay in the moment. Be in this place. At this time.
Zooming through that list, bro.
We have to find out.
Hang on, they could be anywhere by now.
No, Kanan, not anywhere. Lothal. That's why I keep seeing the white Lothcat.
White Lothcat. I know it was something, man. Lothcat. I think I said that right.
Okay, this is a sign. I'm supposed to go. Where's my stupid helmet?
I know you have to go.
Ezra really needs to slow down, dude. He's gonna make a lot of mistakes if he does not slow down. Very, very impatient. Kind of like, not like Anakin, but Anakin was really impatient. You see where he got him.
You can finish later.
Just get back here now.
Not too fast, Zeb. You
Kid
don't
needs to
wanna
slow
look
down,
Ezra.
man.
You want to go back to Lothal? Now would be the time.
Yep. Empire's about to hit the city hard. They know they're on there. bucket heads that got Chopper and Zeb locked down. Here comes Ezra and Kanan.
We don't have all day. We have to get back to La Fall.
No!
Ezra's really impatient, bro. He's charging at him. Oh! Damn! Yo, Ezra just went ham, bro. Yeah, I ain't lying. You had to cool that boy down, man. He's just really, really hot-headed right now. Understandably, though, man. He loves his parents.
Whatever.
They're going to try to catch the ships with a tractor beam. Or I'm assuming they're going to try to go for the main command ship, knowing the Empire style. Got Zeb on the gun. We got Ezra and Kanan in the Phantom. Got Major Caps being popped right now.
Target their command ship.
Command ship being targeted, like I said.
I'll get it.
Here's where Hera's piloting skills come into play.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, nice move here. Very nice move. Said Agent Callus would like to know the rebels' position. The command admiral says, so would I. Listening to the force, you hear that humming. Lothcat.
Good, Lothcat. I'm not here to hurt you, but you know that, don't you? Who do you belong to? I planted a tracker on it, Kanan.
Of course you did.
Ezra was like, don't worry, I can track it. Kanan was like, you've grown very powerful if you can track that cat with the force. He says, no, I put a tracking device on it.
Up ahead in the
Get down!
Busting caps. Hashtag busting caps.
It's him! X-10? Hold your fire! We're friends! Yeah. But I think you might know my parents. Ephraim and Mira Bridger.
Yep.
My name is Ryder Azadi. You're right. I know your parents.
I was the governor of Lothal. I supported your parents and the messages they beamed out against the Empire.
Then you know what happened to them.
Yes, I do.
They're dead, aren't they?
I'm sorry, son. They are. Especially after they heard your message. Yes, that message. That message of rebellion you beamed out somehow made its way into the deepest dark of Imperial prisons.
Oh, that was right before Governor Tarkin discovered the signal that he sent out.
You know, they used to say it all the time when I was little. If we don't stand up, who will?
I feel bad for him, man, you know? I was there when my mom died, bro, and it just sucks, bro. And it wasn't but 3 years ago my mom died, and it just still sucks.
It is all going to change when the Empire arrives.
But I don't want things to change.
They already have, Ezra. You have made us so proud.
You are going to need to stay strong. Can you do that, son?
Yes, I can.
Remember, Ezra, without hope, we have nothing.
The Jedi teach that life doesn't cease at death, but merely changes form in the Force. Your parents are alive inside you, Ezra. They will be. Always.
Ezra has a vision in the beginning of the episode. He has a dream, and the Force is telling him something about his parents. So he believes his parents is alive, and he sees this white Lothcat. He falls to the ground during a dream and wakes up, and he goes in there, and Kanan and Hera are looking for a new base to move to. He says he believes his parents are alive. He had a vision. And Kanan tells him there's a trick that I might be able to, you know, show you how to find your parents or how to find something in that dream you had. And he pulls up a screen of, I guess, some inmates that the Empire has, because here it shows him all the prisons that the Empire has, and it is a lot. It's like a lot. It's gotta be like hundreds, if not thousands, of prisons. He's able to use the Force to pinpoint this one inmate, X10. Come to find out, Zeb and Chopper's walking around the city and on Garel, and they find out that the Empire, there's no bucketheads on the street. The Empire is pretty much pulled out, and Sabine lets them know that that's a trick that the Empire uses once they're about to raid, or they pull all their troops out once they're about to hit. So they figure that out, so they get ready to move out, like all the rebels, you know, Commander Soto, everybody. They get ready to pull out, and as soon as they do, you know, there's bucketheads everywhere. Agent Callus and a couple bucketheads charge at Ezra, Kanan, and Zeb, and Chopper like pinned down. Ezra loses his mind and like, you are not going to stop me. He starts charging at him, takes both of the bucketheads out, does this spinning move, and then hits Agent Callus with a force blast, pushing Agent Callus into the wall, knocking him unconscious. Then we get the seventh sister and fifth brother come out from behind, kind of like, yeah. He's like, you will not stop me. He's like, well, come on, little tough guy, show us what you're gonna do. You know, kind of egging him on. And he's got this mean look on his face, like, dude, I am gonna kill you guys. You're not gonna stop me from getting to my parents. Kanan sees him about to make a stupid move, so he shoots the door controls and shuts the blast door in front of him. Ezra's really pissed off, and Kanan's like, look, I understand what you're talking about. And Ezra's like, no, you don't understand. He's like, you're right, I don't. I never had my family. And Ezra's like, look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. You know, he's like, no, I understand what you're going through, man. We're gonna help you find. So it's like the crew really wants to help Ezra close this chapter in his life so he can move on, you know, and they really came together. They did everything they could to get him to where he was, to find out the information. Now he can move on with his life, even though it's a shitty part, because he finds out, which I'll get to that, which you already know, his parents are dead. He ends up going to Lothal, back to his old home, and he finds his home's been destroyed. He sees the white loth cat, and he walks up to the cat, and the cat lets him pet him. And during him petting him, he hides a tracking device. Very sneaky of him, and the cat gets away. And then Kanan's like, Ezra, you need to chill. You're running through the city. There could be troopers all over the place. You know what I mean? You need to be careful. He's like, no, I can track the cat. He's like, dude, if you can track that cat using the Force, you've really gotten powerful. He said, no, I placed the tracking device on the cat. He's like, oh, okay. They track the cat down. Come to find out the cat is actually with X10. He left with X10 from the market on the back of his speeder. X10 turns out to be a guy named Ryder Assad or Saj, I think. I got that part. I didn't really get his last name good. He was once the governor of Lothal. He says that after Ezra's parents heard Ezra's message, the one where Governor Tarkin destroyed the tower, the signal tower, they all rose up. All prisoners rose up, you know, rebel sympathizers, everyone. And his parents helped a lot of people escape. But in the melee, they got separated. He says, I'm sorry, your parents are dead. And Ezra just leans over and hugs Kanan, you know, crying. You know, he misses his parents, man. And I know what it's like. I know my dad, but I've never had a relationship with my dad. And it pisses me off sometimes, because I'd love to have a relationship with my dad, but at this point, I don't care about the man. I mean, I'd probably be sad if he died, because I do know him. I talk to him here and there. They didn't call me for my birthday. They don't call me for Christmas, Thanksgiving. I don't hardly hear from them, but I know who he is. And I guess him never growing up with me, he's not really cared about me. And my mom raised me and my brother. I mean, we had a hard life, a really rough life. I see it like that, but my mom did everything she could to give me and my brother a decent life, a roof over our head, clothes on our back, and the position that we could be better men and sons to my mother. And though I didn't grow up to be a governor or a senator or a lawyer or anything special in life, you know, I was her son. And when she died, it broke my heart, man. I mean, still to this day, man, it's like losing my mom was like the worst thing I've ever went through. I mean, I actually seen my cousin get murdered in front of me. I've said this a bunch of times. I lost my other cousin, who was like my best friend, like my brother, and my best friend died right here in front of me from a drug overdose. But losing my mom was the hardest thing I ever had to go through, you know? It's like the hardest thing I ever had to go through. So I know what he's going through. Ezra goes off and sits for himself for a while. Well, Ezra has another vision in the end where he's standing on the balcony and he sees the city, and it's beautiful, and his parents say everything's going to change when the Empire arrives. And Ezra's like, I don't want it to change. He's like, sorry, son, it has to, but I want you to stay strong, you know? Can you do that? He's like, yeah, I can. And he's like, they say, without hope, we have nothing, you know? And then Kanan comes out, and he kind of sits with Ezra, and Ezra tells Kanan, you know, I see my parents, it's like they were here. And Kanan says, in the Force, they teach you that life doesn't cease when you die. It only moves on into the Force. So your parents will be with you. Your parents are with you, so just don't worry about it. Very, very sad episode, I mean, but Ezra did find out what happened to his parents. So I think with that being said, maybe he could move on to becoming a better Jedi, a more skilled Jedi, a more focused Jedi. Hopefully we get that part of Ezra. I can see his potential, what he could be as a Jedi, but I want to see what he will be as a Jedi, as a older Jedi, a grown Jedi, a more mature Jedi. He's learning the hard lessons that make you a man, so why can't it make him a better Jedi? Great episode, guys. Great episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Very, very somber, sad episode. I mean, I didn't tear up as bad as I did when Ahsoka left the Jedi Order, or, you know, the end of the finale episode of season 7, but you know, that's just, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, love all you guys, man. Take care, be safe. This is my 4th video I've done. I've already got 3 already ready. I got episode 8, 9, and 10. This will be episode 11. I'm gonna do episode 12, and then I'm probably gonna release all 5 at one time. So when you see this, you will have already seen the 4 before it, or the 5 before it. I don't know how many videos I'll do before I release them, but I'm gonna do as many as I can and just release them. Guys, take care, be safe, and may the Force be with you. Peace.